Despite Tua Tagovailoa landing at number 91 on the NFL's 2025 Top 100 list, the vibe around him feels far from celebratory. His reputation? Balancing on a wire. And this isn't just about showing up and playing ball. This season isn't a chapter, it's the cliff. The edge. One move, one injury, one interception too many, and the whole thing unravels. The Miami Dolphins have put their chips on Tua, but the question echoing through the league is whether that's loyalty or wishful thinking. Sure, that ranking might look good on paper, but when you dig into the past season, the cracks start to show. Tua missed 6 of the 17 games. When he was on the field, it was a mixed bag. 6 wins, 5 losses. The numbers didn't scream elite. 21st in passing yards, 19th in touchdowns. These aren't stats that usually earn you a place among the top 100 in the league. And that's where the skepticism begins to creep in. Mike Florio didn't sugarcoat it. He didn't dance around the issue. According to him, it's simple. If Tua's number 91, then there must be around 15 to 18 other quarterbacks better than him coming up next. It wasn't praise. It was a challenge. But here's where it gets heavier. That list, those rankings, they've vanished the moment the Dolphins missed the playoffs. You could be top 10, but if your team flops in December, it doesn't matter. Miami fans know the story too well. Those promising starts, the flashy moments, only to fall short when it counts. And Florio laid it out plainly. If the Dolphins collapse this season, it won't just be Tua under the microscope. Mike McDaniel's seat gets hot, fast. And if a coaching change happens, guess who's the first name on the chopping block? That's right, Tagovailoa. Because what new coach wants to inherit a QB on borrowed time? So now you're staring down a reality where both QB and coach are walking into the season with the same weight on their shoulders. Every week matters. Every drive, every decision. One wrong read, one failed 4th down attempt, and the doubt snowballs. This is more than football. This is survival. McDaniel's entire coaching career is tied to whether or not he can turn Tua into a winner. Because he built his offense around him. He crafted the playbook, tailored the scheme, turned the spotlight directly onto his quarterback. And yet, this isn't just a coach trying to save his job or a QB trying to silence critics. It's about identity. It's about whether this team knows who it is, or if they've been pretending. Because if you really believe Tua is the future, you don't blink when he stumbles. You support him. You double down. But the sense around the league? People are watching Miami like it's a drama series, waiting for the plot twist. The question is whether the twist is redemption or collapse. McDaniel isn't new to pressure. He spent nearly 2 decades in the NFL, grinding, adjusting, evolving. He's been called a genius, a visionary, even quirky in the best ways. And his arrival in Miami felt like a breath of fresh air. Year 1. He took them to the playoffs with a 9-8 record. Year 2, a step up, 11-6 and another shot in the postseason. But now we're in year 3, and you can feel the air thickening. That momentum, it's not a wave anymore. It's a test. And let's not ignore the reality. McDaniel's system thrives on rhythm. It's built on timing, precision, creativity. You take away that rhythm, say, by pressure, by injury, by defensive adjustments, and suddenly the whole machine sputters. We've seen it. We've seen the Dolphins come out like a lightning bolt, then stall for an entire half. And when that happens, the questions come faster than the plays. Is this team legit? Is Tua the right guy? Is McDaniel as innovative as we thought? Or just another coach with a good press conference? There's something raw about what this season means. It's not about potential anymore. Not about glimpses. It's about delivery, consistency, command. Tua has to do more than survive in the pocket. He has to own it. He has to lead drives that matter. Convert on 3rd downs that keep the offense breathing. Execute in the red zone. And above all, stay healthy. Because the durability concern isn't a subplot. It's front and center. Every hit, every awkward fall sends a ripple through the entire franchise. But the tension isn't only on him. McDaniel has to prove that his offense isn't a one-trick pony. He has to counter-adjust, add wrinkles, fix the line, develop the run game when teams sit back, and bait Tua to beat them deep. He has to keep defenses guessing and his quarterback standing. Because if he can't do that, It's not just a coaching flaw. It's a system failure. The AFC isn't forgiving. Every week is a street fight. You're not just up against teams. You're up against legacies, against expectations. And right now, the Dolphins are stuck in that middle zone. Dangerous, but not dominant. Fun, but not feared. And that's the space where careers get lost, where promise turns into regret,